My grandfather and my father taught my brothers and I what a firearm can do. I mentioned that we would shoot water jugs because putting a hole in a tin can just shows you the hole, but you don't see what the bullet does once it hits a real target. So when my son and my niece, who comes up north with us quite a bit, and my wife were getting to the age where they're going to start shooting. I decided it's probably a good idea to show them what a bullet will do. And so we took out in the yard, and I went and I got a gallon of water, and I filled it because they'd all seen a bullet go through a tin can or whatever. And I said, I want you to really understand what a bullet will do when it hits something, because it's a powerful thing to happen. And so I set my wife up with Remington 700, and I gave her the firearm, and I said, here's what I did. I set a gallon of water about 20, 30 yards away, and I said, I want you to shoot that gallon of water because I want you to see what happens when a bullet hits a target. So she brought it up and she shot, and she brought the gun down. And she goes, did I miss? And I shook my head, and she hit the gap of air in the top 1 inch of the gallon. I said, no, honey, you didn't miss. It's a 1 in a million miss, if anything, because it didn't have the effect that I wanted. So I said, so let's try this again. I went, I got another bullet, and I put a bullet in, and I said, this time I want you to aim for the middle of the water jug, honey. She went, oh, okay. So she shot and she hit it, and the water sprayed everywhere, and you couldn't find a piece of plastic from the gallon jug, bigger than this, because the bullet just exploded through it. And just seeing the looks on their faces that, wow, that's really what a bullet does, and it helped them understand, exactly how powerful something like this is, and the power that you hold in your hands when you're ready to pull that trigger, and it instilled a sense of safety in them. And it's something I learned, I think my grandfather did it with a coffee can, but we did it 20 years later, 30 years later, with a milk jug, but the message is still the same. You hold a lot of power in your hands, and safety is a big thing.